Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to Coach Glow Tarot. My name is Gloria. This is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are your messages, God, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? If this reading resonates, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I post a video. Your messages, God. Thank you so much. What are your messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? You've got the Five of Swords. Okay, so you might be working some things out in your mind. This guy looks like he's defending himself, but there's a lot of opinions. There are a lot of questions, you know, there's a lot of gossip, you know, there are a lot of things to consider when you're trying to figure something out. You're trying to figure something out here. So I just got, you're like collecting information here. You're collecting information because you're trying to figure out why. Because I feel like you want to move something along. You want to change something. You want to change the way that you think about something, or the way that you naturally respond to something, or the way that you're listening, the way that you're even like taking in information. Right? You're trying to, you know, iron things out in your mind. You don't know if you are right, and you don't know if you are wrong for the way that you think about something, or the way that you see something. Right? So I heard you're like collecting information. Right? Usually people would say that this Five of Swords is like a mental conflict. It is a mental conflict, but it's not like, it doesn't have to be a fight. Right? It could just be you really trying to figure out your thoughts, you know, or like defending your thoughts. Like, maybe you do think that you're right. Maybe everyone in this card thinks that they're right. Right? And maybe it could be a conflict, but you know, I think the whole point of talking about something, having the conversation, is to try and get it ironed out. So, right, this is the thick of it. This is the conversation being started so that you can figure those things that you don't understand out. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I think in Pisces' case, you know, I don't want to speak too soon before I see the rest of the cards, but I feel like this could be a really good thing for you. This is because, right, this is like the like a shit starter. And I feel like you're starting some shit with yourself, or starting some shit in your mind, because you don't want to be stagnant anymore. You know, you feel like you've got the space to, you know, work on things, make them better, right? But first you have to address the problem. Right? The Four of Swords, the one before this, is like rest and recovery after the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak and disappointment, right? So you get your heart broken. You go through this phase where you don't want to see or talk to anybody. You just want to gather your own thoughts. And then so with this Five of Swords here, you're like, okay, this is what I've got. let's work on this so that I can move on with the Six of Swords, so that we can get ourselves out of this confusing thing here. Sorry, my dog is snoring. Sorry, not sorry. She can do whatever she wants. She's such a cutie. All right, that was good. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, God. Three of Swords. I was talking about the Three of Swords. Right, so you're over here. You're trying to figure out how not to be disappointed anymore. How not to get your heart broken anymore. Right? What really gets you fired up? What is a thing that you are doing? Like, how are you thinking that keeps that can't find common ground here, that doesn't have to break you, doesn't have to hurt you again, right? You're trying to understand the disappointments and what didn't work. The Sun, yes, exactly. The Sun, you're trying to find the clarity, right? The Sun is illuminating the problem here. The Sun is shining light on the problem, or you can see more clearly now. It's clear as day what the problem is now. What has been disappointing you. You're shining light on what is that symbol again? You're shining light on what it is that you're doing that keeps on breaking your heart, right? Because at some point you got to stop, blaming other people for, your relationships not working out. Like all of them aren't working out. Like what? And it doesn't always have to be like you, but it's about like what you allow, how far you let things go or get, I really feel you trying to come out the other side of this more enlightened, more clear, right? I feel like you're clearing up this congestion here, right? I feel a clearing of congestion, a clearing of confusing, right? It's not like you against the world. It's like you against yourself here. What do you want? What really makes you happy, right? Seven of Wands, exactly. It's not like you're in your own lane. It's about you. It's about what you need, what makes you happy, what makes you stand out. Like what is it that I feel like you're kicking it up a notch when it comes to the things that you want, the things that you're passionate about, the things that you will accept, the things that you will move forward on, the things that you want to work on, right? This guy is looking up and over, right? I get a very optimistic, confident, right? He's like, look at my past. Look at my broken heart. Let's talk about it. Look at how open I am to talking about these wounds, right? Let's talk about my story. Let's figure it out. like, this guy is, you know, ready to move. He sees potential in himself. He wants to move forward, but in his own power, like his own true self, his own power. You know, he wants to follow his like own desires, but he wants to do it the right way. He's determined, he's strong. He's very clear about how he feels I keep saying he because he's got short hair, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm like, this guy's got boobies. He's thinking about what it is that is going to set someone apart for him, or is going to make him want to reach out for more. Right? Because this Seven of Wands, this person has already come back from battle, and has beat everyone for his spot here, right? But he's thinking, you know, I want more. He's digging deeper. Digging deeper. Like I said in the beginning, this Five of Swords, it's like the shit starter. But I feel like you feel like you're strong enough to be able to work through this disappointing Three of Swords, this heartbreak, this, right? Because I feel like you're digging deeper. You're digging deeper for more. And you're not afraid to do so, because I feel like you need it. It's like it's like you're pushing through like a limit. Pushing through a limit that has stopped you before. You're like, nah, like, no, this isn't it for me. Like, I'm not done yet. And it's not like beating a dead horse with a stick. No, no, no. This is like, it's like everything else is in order. Everything is going smoothly. You are doing great. You're in a great, happy time in your life. But there's something missing. There's a piece that is missing. There's a piece that gives you some sort of unrest. There's a thing that you don't understand about why your heart keeps getting broken, or, you know, why you keep being disappointed in love. There's something missing here that brings you unrest. And you're here for it. You're here to figure it out. You're here to bring that to light. What it is that maybe you're doing, or what you're accepting, yeah, or what you're allowing, right? What people think about you. Not that it matters, but it's like people think that they could, you know, just because you're like in the limelight, or because you got millions of fans, like, you're not going to see that one comment and it's not going to affect you. That one negative comment and it's not going to affect you. You're like, no, 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 I see you. And you're like, responding, even though they think that you won't maybe pay attention. They think that they can, you know, that you're going to let it slide because you're too busy winning. We're using that as an example, but it could be many things. Like, you could be doing really good in your career, and, You know, people are gossiping back here, and they think that because you're so busy winning, or that, you know, maybe because you're like even the boss, like you're not gonna respond to it. There's a sense of like digging deeper here, like addressing, I feel like this is more like with yourself though. I'm sorry, come back, Pisces, come back. I'm just trying to make sense of this all. Okay. Because not it doesn't affect you, but you don't understand why somebody would even say that, or like little things add up, or let's say in relationships, for example, Knight of Wands. Yeah, man, I feel like you've got that pushback, that no, that no. Like, I've let this go on for long enough. I feel like you got that pushback. Like, you're making people aware that I see what you're doing. I see what's really happening here. I'm not gonna let this shit go on anymore. But you thought I wasn't paying attention? You didn't think I'd notice? You want to fight? I'll fight. You want to, right? Or you want to play? You want to play? Like, I can play even harder. I feel like I'm going a little bit off topic here, because I think this might have to do with like love. But I'm also thinking about like my neighbors who keep trying me. And just because I haven't said anything for a while, they think it's okay to mess with me, but they don't know what's coming. Like, they don't know that I see what's going on. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Death. Yeah, I feel like someone is coming in here with like a fiery passion and putting down the fucking hammer. Putting rest to somebody being reckless here. Or some sort of reckless behavior. Somebody's putting an end to that. Right? This death, it doesn't care who you are, doesn't care what you look like, doesn't care how much money you have, doesn't care what you think. Right? You want to be reckless around me, right? Because this person is just is on top, right? And is going places, right? But then there's this reckless person here, this Knight of Wands, that's trying to come in and do some fuckery, do some fuck shit here, and you see it. And you see it. It's not going unnoticed. It's clear as day what they're trying to do, and they think that you're too busy, that you're off thinking about something else. But they don't see that right up behind, like this Seven of Wands has backup. This person that's trying to fuck with the Seven of Wands, this Knight of Wands trying to fuck with the Seven of Wands here. Just haha, everything's fun and games. Everything's fun and games. Look behind you, right? The Death card. It's like, you know, this Death card doesn't play around. Like, it's over. It's done. Or it could be maybe players trying to come at you even though you're on a different level. Like, how dare you even, like, come at me? Like, you have the audacity to come at me. Like I know your type. Like, I know what games you're playing. I see right through the BS. Like, been there, done that. I already, it's like, I've already outsmarted you, you fucking dummies. Knight of Wands. Like, I already know your game. I already know your game, Knight of Wands. I already know your in and out activity. You're just here to, like, you know, cause chaos and leave again. Like, I know what your intentions are, and I'm not with it. Death card. Taking ass and kicking names. Taking ass and kicking names. No, I'm just kidding. Kicking ass and taking names. Or taking names and kicking, you know what I mean. King of Wands. Or, again, with relationships, maybe you might have been the Knight of Wands, and it just doesn't match with the level of where you're trying to go with your relationships right now. Like, you cannot, like, this, if you want to be happy, if you want to transform this broken heart, if you want to outsmart these disappointments here, you cannot be the Knight of Wands anymore. You're going to have to transform that energy. If you want more, you got to be more, right? And the Seven of Wands knows that. So the Seven of Wands is going to kind of, like, put an end to their own, like, playboy activities, like playing around, fucking around. Like, you're not playing around anymore. You have to be more serious if you want a successful business, right? You have to take yourself more seriously. You have to be more committed. You have to, you know, dress better. You know, you have to talk about yourself better. You have to introduce the best side of you, right? You have to be more trustworthy. Your thoughts have to be more, like, convincing. Your words have to be more convincing, right? Because I feel like you want something more here. You're digging deeper with the Seven of Wands, but if you want something more, you got to be more. You can't just be hopping from idea to idea to idea, which is awesome to have all these great ideas, or it's awesome to, you know, kind of be free and unencumbered and stuff like that. But if you want real love, if you don't want to be disappointed anymore, if you don't want to have that missing piece, if you don't want to have that empty, you know, confusing mind and heart situation going on, you have to be more committed and more serious about your endeavors, about what you're doing. You know, you have to be more dedicated and like committed to becoming great, becoming better, right? It's not just about, like, it's like it's great and all to, like, have attention and stuff, but you really want to be, like, deserving of it. So the King of Wands here is still very passionate and fiery and like a go-getter, and is still very magnetic. You know, people are drawn to him, but this is like a different level, a more mature level than the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands, you can't pin that knight down. You can't put him in a box. Like, he's just not going to stay. He's just so, he's got just so much energy. He can't like control it. He can't control himself, the Knight of Wands. But you're not about the chaos anymore, right? You want to move into a different level because you want more, right? You're very forward moving. You're on this journey. You're very proud of what you've accomplished so far, but you want to start to make things more solid for yourself, or you want to move on to the next level, right? You want to take all that energy and put it towards something good or upgrading yourself, right? You want to take all that fiery energy and everything that you've learned through the chaos and confusion, and you want to use it to level up, right? I see you glowing here with the sun here. And all this fiery energy is just all the passion here. I feel like you really want to ground your passion, right? Really make something out of it. This King of Wands is super fucking sexy. Just the confidence is well deserved here. The way he's just holding that staff. Like, this guy's a bad bitch, like, and he's the one, the HBIC. Like, this guy right here, and this is who you want to be. Like, you don't want to have that reputation of, you know, here for it one day and then out the next, like that back and forth, in and out energy. You don't want to have that reputation, right? You want to be more mature. You want to, like, have that career, but also have that reputation, like, you know, whatever he wants, he gets. But he also deserves it because he really puts his best foot forward. Right? I feel like this Death card here, I feel like you're a sense of like being reborn. Yesterday there was like a cleansing. A shaking out of things that didn't need to be there anymore. I feel like one of the things that you're shaking out here is the confusion about your name, the confusion on your name, or the confusion on your heart, like the chaos on your heart. You're really, you know, shaking out the loose ends here. You know, you're addressing it. You're starting the shit with yourself. You're addressing what it is about you that is obviously captivating, but you're moving into how am I going to ground it, right? I don't want people to think that I'm just out here thinking recklessly. You know, I want people to take me seriously. I want to say some out of the box shit and people really be like, that could work. Like, I trust you, that could work. You know, because you've been through some things, you've learned some things, you've won some things. People admire you for your, you know, admire you. They see your journey. They see, it's like you're an open book, like you're very honest here. They see, they've they've listened to your confusing thoughts. They've, they've witnessed, like, even they can see, right? It's not just you, it's like even they can see why things are so chaotic. We're so chaotic for you in the past, and it's because, you kind of were all over the place figuring this thing out. You did get yourself together, but are you going to continue on with just jumping and jumping, or did you learn something, right? Did you figure out, all this, fog here? And I feel like, yes, you are figuring it out. Yes, it is changing. Like, yes, I still have great ideas, but also, yes, I'm addressing myself. I'm addressing all the chaos and confusion. And I don't feel like you're blaming anybody else for the fact that you were a Knight of Wands. I feel like the journey was fun, but you want more. It's a good time, but you want more. And you want people to take you seriously. You want to be able to take yourself seriously. You want to be able to trust yourself. Right? You want to be able to trust that, the next person you're dating isn't just going to be there, for a good time, or, just to take from your energy and, like, leave. You're not at that level anymore. You want more. You want more than just a playboy. You don't want to play around anymore. You want something more serious. So you have to, like, be more supportive of your wants and the wants of other people. I feel a sense of support here, not from other people. I feel like this is you that needs to be more supportive. And really take your heart seriously and your desires seriously, and I feel like others will take you more seriously. Once you take yourself more seriously, once you ground what it is that you actually want, once you move out of that player phase, that not being able to settle down phase, once you take yourself more seriously, others will take you more seriously, I feel. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is new love coming in. I feel like you're going to be showered with honor and respect and passion, and somebody that really really cares about what you think and how you feel, and is going to, or your creativity is just going to bloom, or like your passion projects here are really going to come to fruition. Yeah, I feel like your passion projects are going to come to fruition. Like, people are really going to start to fuck with you. They're really going to start to believe in you, and they're going to pour their energy into yours, right? So I feel like your heart's going to fill up. You're going to be having great sex. You might even get pregnant here. People are going to love you and shower you with romance and gifts and money, and right? I feel like your cup is going to overflow. Maybe you are doing this. Maybe you are going to be able to love better, right? It's either this cup, it's like this cup, you're getting, this cup is coming to you, this overflowing abundance is coming to you, or you're pouring out into the world from a safe place. from a new place. This is all new. Justice. Justice. You found your balance. This is what this journey is about. The balance. The balance between your head, your heart, your actions. Right? You're going to get justice for this transformation. Or if somebody was messing with you before and was doing it kind of childishly, thinking that you wouldn't take notice, right? Kind of like trying to outsmart you, but like you see what they're doing. It could have been a third party situation here. You know, someone trying to confuse you, but they think you wouldn't notice because you guys were just having fun anyways, and you're deading that. You're like putting an end to that. You're like, no, that's not of my quality. Like, that's not where I'm trying to go with this. Like you're not seeing me. Like and you're not trying to convince them either. You're leveling up. You are literally ghosting this. You're taking your energy back, right? You're taking your power back. You're taking your energy away from this Knight of Wands, fucking Three of Swords, Five of Swords situation. You're dead in it, like you're leaving it behind. You're literally going ghost on somebody because you are not that person anymore. Like, they can't do that to you. You know what I mean? You see what they're trying to do. You see the chaos and confusion that they're trying to create. Like, it's clear as day here with the Sun. That's just not where you're at. And you're not going to try to convince anybody. There's like no point in doing that, right? Someone here is not going to have a change of heart. So you're moving on, right? You're just literally washing your hands of it, cleansing yourself, washing your hands with this negative activity that is just so in your face you can't even ignore it, because you're just a different person now. You're on a different level. You're more mature. Like, you know what you want and you go after it, and you're, whatever this activity is that is trying to sneak its way in, it can't, and you're not going to let it, because you're not even on that, you're not even on the same playing field, right? This person is just going to disappear, or you're just going to disappear. You're killing something off. You're cutting someone off. You're cutting someone out. Something like you're not that person anymore. Like, then they're going to get their justice, right? I get a sense that you're like saving the day here. You're saving the day. I feel like you're taking out the trash. You're taking care of somebody, like kind of like some mobster shit, like a mobster movie, like right? It's like there's an elephant in the room and nobody's gonna address it. I'll do it, right? You're standing up. I'll do it. I'll take care of the problem. And you make the problem go away. And justice is being served. And people love you for it. You're going to get so much love and admiration for it. So much, like, people, like, you're going to get so much more respect. And I'm not telling you to go and do anything, bad, but somebody's going to get their karma here. Right? They can't keep on doing this because it's not allowed, and someone's got to put their foot down here. And I feel like you're going to be the one to put your foot down here, whether it comes to yourself, other people, fucking just anybody trying to get away with something here, or trying to, you know, cause some unsettling emotions here. You're going to take care of it. And that's their karma. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Eight of Swords. Right, I feel like at some point here, you think that your hands are tied. Like, there's like the you know, the place is burning up, is like in flames around you, and there's nothing you can do because your hands are tied. But what I love about the Eight of Swords is that, you know, these ties on his hands and whatever's holding him back is all mental. It's all mental. It's negative thoughts, thinking that you can't do it, or being scared to like step out, or, you know, he can get out of these wraps, these things that are tying his hands together. He can get out of it whenever he wants to. Like, this person has a choice to sink or swim. But maybe, you know, for a while, you probably thought, you've probably done some self-sabotaging, kind of like, I feel like you let something go on for far too long, when you could have stopped it a long time ago. But you can still stop it, because I feel like you're breaking free from some sort of prison that you've put yourself in, or that you feel like you were in. You felt like your hands were tied, like you couldn't do something about something. But it looks here like you are going to be more mature, right? You're going to, I feel like you're picking a fight with yourself mentally, because it's like, how could somebody have that much control? How could somebody have that much control over my mind like that, over my emotions like that, over my heart like that? Right? You take that blindfold off and you see everything that's been going on underneath. This could be people just trying you. They know, they feel like you won't do anything. They feel like, you know, maybe Pisces is too scared, too timid, too much of too distracted, too busy, like, or they feel like they've got you in some sort of entrapment. Maybe they did. Maybe you didn't know what to do. But there's just something in you that's going to boss up and really stand up for yourself and stand out. It's like you are yeah, you're gonna fight. Not fight. I feel like you deserve more. You feel like you deserve more, not from other people, but you deserve more from yourself. You have full control. Like, you are, it's like people here are taking your kindness for weakness here. And it's like they're trying to be secretive and play behind the scenes and kind of just they're just playing around with you. They don't realize that you're the Empress here. And you only deserve the best, right? So they're like behind the scenes, you know, kind of like maybe trying to like have you as like a mistress here, or put you in some sort of competition here, get you in your feelings, right? Somebody here is like it's like they played with you long enough and you're pissed the fuck off. It's like you're peeping what's going on. You're seeing what's going on, and now you're ready to fight back. To fight back because you deserve more. You deserve more. You deserve the best. And people are trying to play with you, and you're like, it's like you remember who you are. It's like you remember what you deserve. And I feel you leveling up because this is what you deserve. I feel you making things right. You taking off the rose-colored glasses, seeing things for what it really is, seeing what needs to change, and you're making things right here. Becoming your best self with the Empress card here. You're not playing with nobody no more, and you're not going to let anybody play with your emotions anymore either. And you're figuring out what it is that you're doing that you have to change, because for some reason they feel like they could do this stuff behind your back and you're not going to do anything about it. Nah. Nah, I see you standing up for yourself here, cutting something out, getting rid of something, taking care of it. Alright, Pisces, thank you so much for watching today. That was a really good reading. Oh, it's going to be long. But it was worth it. I love it. I got to put like some sort of like mobster theme to this. A mobster like caption to this. You fucking rats. Your mom's a rat. Your dad's a rat. I love that. Alright. Alright, Pisces. Have a really good day. And remember who you are. Remember what you deserve. And only stand for that. Okay? Have a good day. Make all the monies. Bye. Love you.